currently 42. I've been drawing since I was, as far back as I can remember. I would say 5, maybe earlier, but 5 is when it's soaked in for me. And then high school, I did more studying and found more artists. I discovered Basquiat and Rauschenberg and de Kooning, Warhol. So that just kind of opened everything up, color-wise, expression-wise, what I can do in the scope of a piece. It just changed everything. And then I discovered that, well, not so much discovered at the time, but I figured if I could master the abstract part of it and having fun with that, if I can move people just for that, then to lay in is done by me also, charcoal or pencil or whatever it may be, done by my hand as well. It would lift the piece, as far as skill level and appreciation for the piece. So that was always a seed that I had in my head. At the time I wasn't thinking of how to go about it so much. I just thought that aspect of it was cool. The possibility of that could be cool. And I was gonna say I wasn't so much reflective like that. It just, hey, all of this is fly. Just being abstract and loose and random, it's great. But say I put a little head or eyeball that I did right here up in the corner, but make it appear as a photograph with them not knowing or knowing that I put it in there with my hand. I don't know, it just feels like it would be cool. Or cooler, a little bit cooler, if you will. It's hard to be cooler than Rauschenberg or Basquiat, but you feel me. I use this thing, cutting out words for, I don't even know, the first 10 years of my career. Like to the point where I got all the good stuff. I ended up getting another copy of the book, of the same book. I don't know if I got it out here, if I took it inside right there. Same book, but I hadn't got to this one quite as bad. I don't cut as much words as I did in my earlier career, but I'll get back to it. Just the normal works that keep me fascinated enough, really. But I've added murals to the mix. I've been doing a few of those. Since the storm, we got a whole mural committee and all of that. So yeah, I've done 5 or 6 since then. So yeah, inside and out. The welcome wall was fun. It was a good introduction, and it's kind of picked up from there. I guess it's a bit of a retrospective. Most shows I have are that, just because it's a mix of older works and newer works. It's like, I guess I have a cutoff. I ain't gonna go too far back, but works that I still have and I appreciate, I think people should see. I'll bring them along even if they're not very new, which is a thing. I don't tend to get all that much, but I guess it's fair. Ain't no sense in just leaving them at the house because they're a few years older, So yeah, it's a mix of, I would say, the last, 5 years, maybe 6. But at the same time, I try to make work that's timeless, that you can have on your walls for a number of years and it still works, because some art you can grow out of, the times push you out of that where it makes sense. So I just kind of want to keep that line steady and mix it up at the same time, And I like that aspect of my work too. It's like you can continually find a thing, randomly or specifically how it works for you or to you. But yeah, it goes further than just the initial hanging up the piece, and that it is what it is. You come back and lean into it and find different things that are interesting. I like the idea of that. When I was a kid, I told my mom that I would have a show at the Visual Arts Center, and I pulled that off. So to me, that's a wild thing, you know. And then to grow from there to doing multiple murals around the city is, yeah, I'm gonna ride this wave. It seems to be going pretty good. I like where it's going. Now the wave dies out, hey, then I'll reset, swim back out, you know, all that stuff. But right now, we hanging out.